What is going on, guys? Kakoda here. So, in the last 3 days, we ran 100 Atziri maps. It cost us 800 chaos, 8 chaos a set to buy all the maps. It took us a total of 15 hours to complete. One thing to note, it took a really fucking long time, yes. But why did it take such a long time? Well, it took 25 seconds for the Vaal Overseers to spawn from their underground location. It also took 90 seconds to wait for all the phases of Atziri. That equals 115 seconds in waiting time per map. Multiply that by 100 will give us 11,500 seconds waiting. Divide that by 60 will give us 191 minutes. Divide that again by 60. That gives us 3.2 hours of waiting time. For the currency, you can see it listed in the center of your screen. If you don't want to read it, I'll read it for you. We had 858 Jewel Orbs, 41 Fusings, 40 Chisels, 76 Chromatics, 31 Chaos, 5 Vaals, 8 Regrets, 1 Regal, 6 GCP, 3 Blessed Orbs, 68 Alchemies, 154 Alterations, 20 Coins, 7 Harbinger Orbs, 4 Sextants, 15 Scourings, 8 HOrzion Orbs, 9 Binding Orbs, 5 Engineer Orbs, 1 Nullification Stone, 2 Ancient Orbs. We had 71 Whetstones, 264 transmutations, we had 60 chance orbs, 8 glass bowl robles, we had an armor scrap, don't know where that came from. These are our shards, these are our essences, and these are our splinters. We also got these gems there. Now moving on to uniques. As for uniques, we got 3 notable uniques. We have a Tabula Rasa, a Queen of the Forest with really good rolls, and a Atziri's Promise. Now these are the rest of our uniques. They're pretty shitty, not worth very much at all. We did get 2 Divine Vessels though, which can sell for a couple chaos each. As for general loot, this is the loot that we found that could potentially sell. There's nothing too absolutely crazy here. We could probably sell some of these for a couple chaos. But yeah, again, nothing too crazy. Feel free to pause the video and check out these items for yourself. Moving on to maps. As for maps, nothing too special here. They're all, basically tier 5 and under because it is Atziri and she is a low zone. So these are all unidentified rare maps. There's a bunch of tier 1s all the way to tier 5s over here, each separated by this empty dot. So these are tier 1s, tier 2s, tier 3s, tier 4s and tier 5s. Nothing too crazy there. We also have a bunch of just white maps here as well. But to our cards, we have a couple of cards. Most of these came from a Diviner's Strongbox. We found 2. Nothing too crazy here. Nothing too valuable, but these are what we got. The Risk is probably the best card we have, and that's not even that great. It's worth like 2 chaos. So this is where we made the bulk of our currency, and that will be through selling the Uber Atziri sets. We made 7 full sets with 3 extra Ignorance, 7 extra Rages, and 8 extra Griefs, totaling a total of 1,227 chaos. For the drops from Atziri herself, we ended up with 18 boots, 24 belts, 57 flasks, and 1 scepter. We have 1 perfectly rolled Atziri steps. We have 4 that rolled with over 70 life. The rest are all under 70 life. For our belts, we had 4 really good belts. We have this one with 29 lightning resist, perfect fire and 2 off for cold resist. And then we had this with a perfect physical roll, perfect fire roll, and a perfect lightning roll. If we move over to our flasks, these are the flasks that rolled with perfect elemental damage. And then these are the flasks that rolled with all the physical damage perfectly. We also had 1 Vaal Septor. One more thing, we did get a whole bunch of sacrificial sacrificial garbs. We had a stash tab plus 5. And now going on to our chancing items. So we also picked up a bunch of leather belts. We ended up with 2.5, a little bit over 2.5 stash tabs full of belts that we will chance shortly, probably after this video. I'll record that as well and possibly upload that, see how it goes. But in total, we ended up with 1,760 chaos without selling any items. If we did sell the items, we'd get 2,000 plus chaos there. So back to what I said at the beginning of the video, the 3 hours extra, if we divide this chaos that we made by the time that it took, it would give us 80 chaos per hour. Now, if we took off that 3 hours in waiting, we would be up to 99 chaos per hour. So that's 100 chaos per hour. So all the waiting time within the Atziri herself, waiting for the bosses, gives us 20 chaos per hour less, which is pretty fucking big. Like, it's a pretty big deal. Would I farm Atziri again? No, I wouldn't. Early on in the league, I think it would be much more profitable, seeing as one, the maps itself will be cheaper, and the drops will sell for a lot more. So, for example, the Doriani's Catalyst, that's selling for 7 chaos at the moment. The shitty rolled ones at the beginning of the league were selling for over an Exalt. So yeah, guys, there it is. There you have it. Is Atziri worth farming? Possibly, depending when and if you like to do it or not. Personally, I won't do it again. But I've done it now, so there we go. Thank you guys for checking out my video. Please chuck it a like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and subscribe. And until my next video, guys, thank you very much and take care.